Students, now we will discuss about the table blood transfusion donor and recipient. So among these groups, AB is the universal recipient, means AB can get blood from any of the blood group, and O is the universal donor, means which can donate blood to all these four blood groups. Now we will discuss about the antigen, antibody, whom they can donate blood and from whom they can receive the blood. So A blood group have antigen A, they produce the antibody B. They may donate blood to A and AB and they receive blood from A and O. B blood group has antigen B. They can produce antibody A. They can donate blood to B and AB and they receive blood from B and O. Then AB blood group has both the antigen, both A and B. They do not produce any antibody because already both the antigens are present. They may donate blood to AB only, and they may receive blood from all because this is a universal recipient. Then O, there is no antigen present in the O blood group, so they can produce both the antibody A and antibody B. They may donate blood to all, but they may receive blood from the O only. So this is the table. You should learn this table, means who can give blood to whom, and you know that our blood group should be compatible or comparable, because if it will not match, means recipient and donor's blood group will not match, then it will harmful or fatal for the recipient, because when we get the blood other than which we can take, our body produce the antigen which kills or which may be fatal for the patient or the receiver. Now we will discuss about the rhesus factor. So rhesus factor is also a type of antigen, and it is basically discovered in the rhesus monkey. So that's why name is given rhesus factor. And those who have antigen Rh or rhesus known as the Rh positive, and those who do not have the antigen Rh, they known as the Rh negative. So before giving the blood, these Rh factors are also matched. Both the donor and the recipient must either be Rh positive or negative, otherwise serious complication can occur. So same thing happen when couples are planning to have a child. Before pregnancy they should match the blood, otherwise after pregnancy mixing of blood happen and it may be fatal to the mother as well as the fetal. Now we will discuss about the second part, that is the blood vessels. So blood vessels, already I told you, these are the tube-like structures which help the flow of blood, means take the blood from different body parts, hearts to different body parts and from different body parts to the heart. So there are three types of blood vessels: arteries, capillaries and veins. So types of blood vessels are arteries, veins, capillaries. Arteries carry the oxygenated blood, only exception cases there. Veins transport the deoxygenated or the carbon dioxide rich blood from different body parts to the heart, and capillaries are very thin, which are intermediate between arteries and the vein. So from this flow chart I will tell you, from heart oxygenated blood through arteries reaches to different body parts. Arteries reaches to the capillaries, then in capillaries they give the tissue, take the oxygen and give out the carbon dioxide, means to different cells. Capillaries give the oxygen and take back the deoxygenated blood or the carbon dioxide rich blood, and then it gives to the vein. From vein again it goes to heart, and from heart it goes to the lungs. In lungs the oxygen, means the carbon dioxide and oxygen's exchange take place, means deoxygenated blood expelled out, carbon dioxide expelled out from the blood, and exchange of gases take place, and the oxygen again comes inside the lungs, and that oxygenated blood again goes to the heart. That we will discuss in the diagram of the heart. We will discuss this. Now we will discuss these three blood vessels. So student, arteries, these are the points I have written. Better you will also note down, so it is very easy for you to understand. So what are arteries? Artery carry the oxygenated blood. What is oxygenated blood? Means the oxygen rich blood. And arteries carry blood from heart to different body parts. Only few artery carry deoxygenated blood, that I will explain you later on. The walls of the arteries are thick or elastic because Heart pumps the blood with pressure, so to minimize that pressure, arteries have the thick and elastic walls. Then arteries are divided into arterioles. Next comes to the capillaries. Arterioles divided into smaller and smaller branches to make the capillaries, means arterioles divided further into small thread-like structures. They are known as the capillaries. Capillaries are very thin walls made up of single layer of epithelial tissue. Why they are very thin? Because from here only exchange of gases would also take place. Then it reaches to the all body part or the cells of the different body parts. They have very thin walls, allow movement of oxygen, nutrients, etc. in cells and take carbon dioxide and other waste material from the cells. Then capillaries joins together and form the venules. Then what are the venules? Venules give rise to the veins. Veins carry the deoxygenated blood, means carbon dioxide rich blood and oxygen, poor in oxygen. This blood from different body parts to the heart. Then in exceptional veins carry oxygenated blood. This also we will discuss later on, means two types of vein and artery do the opposite work. Then veins have wider lumen, means cavity of tubular structure. They have the thin walls because from body parts to the heart the blood pressure is reduced. So you can see artery give rise to capillaries, capillaries give rise to the vein. Here in this diagram also you can see in blood arterioles are there, means very thin or small arterioles are present. These arterioles further divided into smaller parts to give rise to the capillary. Capillaries goes inside nearby cells. They take the carbon dioxide and give the oxygen. They also take the waste also. Then these capillaries join to form a network known as the venule. Venule give rise to the vein. So these are the three types: arteries, capillaries and the veins.